It's a pretty scary feeling looking down on the ground and seeing wolf tracks everywhere, and as big as they are.
Ranchers in northern Colorado are dealing with a new problem they simply don't know how to solve. Over the past few weeks, a pack of wolves they believe migrated down from Wyoming has killed several cows and a dog in the area. It comes as Colorado prepares to reintroduce wolves back into the state after voters approved that proposition last year. Here's 9 News reporter Mark Salinger.
There's plenty of space in Jackson County.
Pretty good sized ranch, yeah. 11,000 acres is what I'm take care of.
Yet Carlos Atencio has a new neighbor causing problems.
They've literally got hundreds of thousands of acres that they can roam around here. They've been in our backyard.
Wolves, a pack of them. They showed up on his ranch a couple of weeks ago.
It was a Sunday morning. I got up real early, 5 o'clock in the morning, heard something on the porch, opened the door, and Izzy was actually sitting there right at the door.
Izzy made it out alive. Buster was found nearby.
We found the carcass of my dead dog Buster. Confirmed it. He, did the investigation. Looked, it's pretty obvious. There were wolf tracks everywhere.
The pack of wolves have ranchers outside of Walden sounding an alarm about the animals that have migrated down through Wyoming. Colorado plans to begin reintroducing more wolves in the coming years.
And yeah, they're going to be an issue. I think, not only just with the cattle and the livestock, they're going to be an issue with pets. My dog got, eaten, and we're 15 miles from the nearest neighbor.
Just one by itself was not a problem, really. But once there's a bunch, it's a big problem.
Don Gittleson ranches up the valley from Carlos.
Right against the fence is where they killed the first calf there.
The paw prints he finds from the wolves around his property are nearly the size of his boot. He caught pictures of the wolves on his game camera.
We've had three animals that were either killed or we had to put down, and a fourth one that was injured.
Don's cows fell victim. Ranchers in Colorado aren't allowed to shoot wolves. The state recently allowed them to use non-lethal weapons to try and scare them off, and flags to try and deter them. Don chooses to keep guard all night.
At least for the time being, they haven't come around before midnight. And then they're usually out of here after first light. So in that time frame, we stay up all night.
They tore open her belly a little bit. Sorry, sweetheart. They bit her pretty good on the hamstring, and then she has quite a bit of bite marks on the top of her.
Izzy is recovering. The ranchers in Jackson County know that all this space isn't always enough for everyone.
We'd have our coyotes, we'd have our bears, our mountain lions and stuff, but yeah, the wolves are a different beast altogether.
Gray wolves are endangered species here in Colorado. And that's why ranchers can't shoot and kill them unless it's for self-defense. If they do, they could be fined up to $100,000, get a year in jail, and lose their hunting license privileges for life. In Jackson County, I'm Mark Salinger, 9 News.
Now, the state reimburses ranchers for livestock killed by wolves. Ranchers say that compensation doesn't account for the calves that were also killed before being born. Colorado Parks and Wildlife must create a plan to reintroduce wolves back into the state by the end of 2023, according to the bill that passed.